Oh, yeah, we're off to one of the worst starts ever. My Diet Dr. Pepper exploded when I got to the bottom of the stairs. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. Huge problem. Yeah, walked downstairs. Entire soda just exploded. Hate to do it. Hate it. Alright, let's get the PreSnap board up there. Just eating a cookie, trying to get everything going. Bang. Alright. Got Henry. I got some action tonight. A little more normal Thursday. Got a parlay with Henry, Hopkins, Washington, and the under. I got Henry longest run over 18.5. He does not look fleet-footed tonight. I got Ravens over 2.5 team touchdowns and a bunch of wacky parlays. Yeah, I think we need to do a live TD. What do you say there? Henry next touchdown. I don't like to do it when they have the ball, because when they punt, you just get so dejected. I will do a live touchdown bet though. I think Zay Flowers is going to score in this game. I'm putting the baby to bed, so I haven't been particularly dialed in yet. So we check that out. Henry's going to get my yards now, which is good. $24.19 is the 24.20 is the score prediction tonight. We have it on the free version. The rolling average is Dolphins 27-21, but it doesn't account for Lamar. So adjusted for Lamar, we have 24-20. Based on Ravens' time of possession, having Lamar. Nice little 2-yard run there. Kind of need the Dolphins to get smoked tonight because I want Jalen Phillips or Bradley Chubb to go to Dallas or Minka Fitzpatrick. Really anybody who can play defense. Trade deadline is getting quite interesting. I actually think one of the pass rushers, whether it be Hendrickson or Crosby, is going to get dealt. I don't think Garrett is going to get dealt. Would love if he did, because I think the Cowboys would be in on that. But if the Eagles are in on that, I got big problems with that. And honestly, if I'm the Cowboys, I'll trade just to get the Eagles not to have it. Go Lamar. He's open. Isaiah Likely, he's gone. Yeah, I wish I took that Henry, because Henry's getting one here. But I got him in the parlay, so I don't need any more of that. End of the first, 7-3. Tracking well for that under 51.5. Was the only official pre-snap pick tonight. Once we get some boys in here, we'll roll some putts. Let's talk Dolphins next drive. What do we think? I'm assuming Ravens are going to score here. Do we just do offensive score / no offensive score? What we should do is just bet like a massive amount on the under and then just live bet the score on every drive. And then at some point you either break even or it's just going to stay under. There's got to be some kind of math to it. Waddle catch. I like Waddle catch next drive. Let's go with that. Can you parlay with a punt? I think Waddle catch is a good way to start off. He's been cooking so far. Let's get the Waddle catch. Dude, my man Morgan Geeky is on fire right now. Another goal tonight. Absolutely ripping. Okay. Ravens are up to -14.5 right now. I'm not getting the next drive on Fanatics yet. But I will take it. When it comes, punt is +125. Might be good to go punt and waddle because if they go 3 and out. But here's the thing about the Ravens defense. The tight ends definitely hit the longest touchdown, the first touchdown. I think it's because they have, my theory is, if it's usually like a first drive touchdown with a tight end because they have it schemed up so well they get inside and then they're, like tight ends are going to score in goal to go situations. So the first drive, if you have your script, you're getting it goal to go, maybe you're not going for like a big shot. But I think I've hit one first touchdown score in my life, and I don't think I'll ever do it again. It's the hardest bet. The odds are awesome, but it's such a crapshoot. I like first team touchdown scores sometimes. We ran the most likely and best value touchdown for the weekend, so I might round robin those guys to score first touchdown. That card will be out on Sunday. If you're a pro user, send me a screenshot on Twitter and I'll send it to you of your pro subscription. That's the rules. If this game gets ugly, we'll play some Madden, but I don't think we're quite there yet. We're going to go waddle catch on the next drive. Lamar has Andrews wide open, second touchdown. Woo-hoo. That would have been a good little bet. 2 touchdowns, Mark Andrews. Dang. All right, let's get ready for the Dolphins pick. Let's see where he was on the pro tight end chart. We had Mark Andrews at an expected 0.5 touchdowns, so I'd say he's done good against those numbers so far. I basically think the thing about tight ends too is nobody covers tight ends well. So every week you're like, oh, you can get the tight ends against this defense, regardless of what defense it is. Sets up well for Henry. We got Henry 100. Henry longest run 18.5. That's not a bad idea. You could probably do the either or too, so you don't have to do 2 bets. You could do either tight end 1 or tight end 2. Like, I would go through and do the math. I spent some time on Excel today crunching the numbers. All right, here we go. Catch a pass. Jalen Waddle's plus 140. Take that. And we take punt as well. I'm taking Jalen Waddle to catch a pass and punt. That's the drive here. Should have waited for that touchback. That punt juice is going to be better now. Alright, Andrews has a pair. Probably hurts my DeAndre Hopkins parlay, but it's okay. Strangely enough, I think good for the under, because it's going to get ugly. How did the Ravens must feel like they have their swagger back right now, huh? Get Lamar. I mean, Lamar's the heartbeat of that team. Alright, no Waddle to start the drive. Nice. Oh, good contain. Oh, good cutback. Go to the house. Good one there for Washington. He's quick. He's little. He's a little guy. He's probably bigger than me, but he looks little. Tua picked the wrong guy to block. If Tua kept running, he probably could have got the edge on that outside guy. That would have been nice. All right, we got Cedric Wilson in the slot. We got Waddle on the left. How about a little zip to Waddle right here? Sweet A-chain. First down. There goes our punt. Punt odds should be way higher. 2+ for Waddle. Go crazy. Go crazy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do putts for every point scored. Like the Oregon mascot doing push-ups. Alright, throw it. Alright, punt ain't happening. So we need Waddle. Need Waddle. The Dolphins have such great colors, and the jerseys are just, they don't do it for me. I wish they kept that old logo. That old logo was so good. I don't get it. I don't like it. Alright, Waddle's up top with Humphrey. Probably going to run here. Back to pass. Throws it. There's our boy. He's open. He's open. I bet we get an eligible man downfield here. Because there's a flag. Is it a hold? Come on. Come on. McDaniel doesn't agree. This is on the Dolphins. Golly. They're going to call it chop block? No. No, 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 no. You can't call that. I guess you can call that tackle on the helmet. Personal foul. Oh. That's a killer. Good for the punt. But we had Waddle in the bank. Tripping. That's not true. I guess he kind of went with the foot, but he didn't get him. That's crazy. That's nasty work by the officials. I hate refs, man. He's so fucking mad. Sorry for the language. She was swearing. It got the best of me. Oh, that's terrible. He's pissed. Alright. Let's throw it to Waddle and then punt, I guess. Waddle's not on the field. That's not great. 1 second and 16. Tua back to pass. Has a man wide open. I think he's out of bounds, though. Out of bounds. Alright. Screen to Waddle. They're going to throw a screen to Washington, though. Because Waddle's going deep. Nice 5-yard completion, my man. Oh, he had the seam to touchdown. Out of bounds for sure. Alright, there's Waddle. Just get it to him quick, right there. At the bunch, motion out, just zip it to him, just zip it to him, just zip it to him. H-hand. Alright, he's down. They're gonna punt. That sucks. That sucks. That's a bad penalty. Alright, Ravens. Who's catching a pass? We hit the punt, so that counts as a win. Oh boy. Oh. Alright. You had Waddle, so I'll go this time. Waiting for some lines. If anybody else in the chat wants a go at first the catch on this drive, throw it in the chat. We're 0 for 1 on catches. Minus 17.5 live right now. Yikes. Alright, player to catch a pass on the 8th drive. Mark Andrews plus 200. Mark Andrews or Zay Flowers? How about 15 plus rushing yards in this drive? I'm going with it. 15 plus rushing yards. Team on the drive. Plus 120. That's it. That's what we're going with. Both. No, we gotta pace ourselves. Because if you do both, there's a very good chance you don't get both, and then you waste your time. There's a better chance you don't get either. I have a budget I'm working off of for the drive picks. So I got one per drive. All right. If we get 15 rushing yards, then I'll go in on a catch. If Derrick Henry gets an 18-yard run on this drive too, dialed. Run Lamar. All right. Worst case scenario, big sack there. Doesn't count against rushing yards, but they're not going to run. He just bulldozed Ricard. I want Bradley Chubb on the Cowboys so freaking bad. What would it take? How about Jalen Tolbert at 4th? Or 2. I'll give you a 2 for Bradley Chubb right now. Let's go Derek. Go Derek. Go Derek. That's 12 yards, so we need a first down. That wasn't 15 yards, right? Where do they start that play? It was 2nd and 20, so this needs to be 3rd or 5 or less. 3rd and 6. So we need 1 rushing yard. So we need a first down here or Lamar to run for 2 yards. Just none of that. None of that. Come on. They did call a flag. Did they call pass interference? This guy's putting his seatbelt on. Are they going to call unsportsmanlike on him? It's on the... I think it's on the Ravens. Unsportsmanlike. Wow. Alright, I'm chasing it. I think I'm going with that until somebody gets it. I mean, he did definitely get held. He must have said something very nasty. I'm going 15 plus rushing yards until it fails. Until it hits. Hold on the kickoff here. It's going to waste my Malik Washington touchdown. They never see the flag. They always get their celebration off before they see the flag. Oh, it's on the Ravens. Wow. All right. Get A-Chain and even money to score a touchdown. Like he probably gets one on this drive and putting it in. That's live for the rest of the game. Devon A-Chain score a touchdown. I love these formations the Dolphins got going tonight. Until Tua does that. Oh. Thanks for joining tonight, folks. If you got the PreSnap app, we appreciate you. If you don't, scan that QR code bottom of the screen. Get locked and loaded. Our best bets last week, 8-2 on totals, 5-5 on spreads. and 8-3 on money line. Got some good picks this week. Pretty good board, some close games, and then some easy parlay money line winners. Tua just throws it away. It's alright, it's setting us up for Ravens over 15.5 rushing yards in the next drive. Oh. Got a double ear infection here at home at Camp Tully, so sleep has been hard to come by this week. Chop Robinson to the locker room. Probably not great for my chances of trading for Brad Chubb. That's okay. Tua, Achane, smothered by Roquan. I think you probably go for this. I don't think you take a field goal after that punt. They are going to kick. It looks like, yeah. All right, 3 points means 3 putts. Here at HQ. 'Enough. Got the new stick for our Buckeye faithful, Golf Iconic. Hooked it up. Alright, 3 putts. Left cup. I like the left cup. It's going to keep us in frame here. Alright. One, 2, bang, 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 bang. 15 plus rushing yards on this drive. Or do we just keep waiting for Derrick Henry to score a touchdown until he gets to minus? Alright, 15 plus rushing yards again. We should have had it in the last drive. We got robbed. I'm just increasing until it hits, and then I'll move on to a different bet. Alright, let's go. Robbie Patterson. He's going to do some funky kick here. Okay. Can Henry rip off a nice 20-yarder just to start us off here? I'm going to switch to the to the StatCast. With the father of the dynamic kickoff, Sam Schwartz. I'm not going to stream too late tonight. Probably till like midway third quarter. As long as the parlay is still alive. But we haven't had anybody. Alright. Lamar drops it off to Keaton Mitchell. Alright, sets us up. 2nd and 3 could be a nice spot for a big old run. Henry in there, he's buckling. He's got to bust one at some point in this game, right? If he doesn't score on this drive, I'm taking him to score a touchdown. We're bringing in the heavies at every card. I'd run where Chop Robinson was. There's Henry. Short. They seem reluctant to run with Lamar so far in this game. I feel like you go for it on 4th down here. They're showing us that. Henry had a hole, didn't take it, and now they're freaking punt. Oh my God. Folks. Patrick Ricard, 2 drives in a row. Alright, taking a break from drives, the next drive. If you're here at halftime, we're going to share the PreSnap Pro picks for the week. Ooh. Bruins are in a tight one now, too. Back to the Dolphins, nothing on the drive here. They kind of look like the Dolphins tonight, though. Like they got their little trick plays. They're showing a little sequence here. I put Marino in that suit. Waddle's got space and they want to just throw him to the flats. H-Chan, nothing. Nothing. Was this a streaker? Injury? Kyle Hamilton. Oh boy. Hate to see that. Oh, they're not touching his knee, which is good. What happened? Oh, he leg whipped it. Ah. That's not good. He seems to be okay though. He's definitely hurt. Whew. Alright, here comes a deep shot, right? You got to attack that. Lost there. If you give me a touchdown score for this week, I will give you their implied odds from our model. If you want to know a guy who's going to score, I would go into the model and will give you. That's what you get for being in the chat. Just the kind of guy I am. Just the kind of guy I am. Tua. There's our Waddle catch, or Washington. Oh my goodness, what a violent tackle that was from Kyle Hamilton back in the game. What a stud. Whew. Dolphins minus 12 EPA on screen passes. Probably because they run them so much. Hamilton, somebody's dropping out to get Waddle in the middle. Yep, there it is. Another false start. Timeout Ravens. I was cold in the middle of the mountain. Thunder. Alright, here we go. 3rd and 7. Overpacking that left side, try to get something in his face. They don't bring him. Tua rips it. Nice catch, Waddle. Waddle. He is a dog. Good throw by Tua, man. Good play by Waddle, too, to stop on that. Oh, that tight end! Waddle. Ooh. It wasn't tight end, it was, I think, 18, whoever that is. But my goodness. That guy would have scored. Oh my gosh, if he just flipped it over the top to the other guy. Hit hard on that play action. Ollie Gordon in the left out there. Here he comes in. Oh, there's Washington. That got me. I'm watching the overhead cam. Bro, did they see film on Washington? Like, you have to tackle this guy by his helmet? Ollie Gordon down. Not a good one. A lot of injuries. Alright, let's punt. Oh, we got the injuries going. I've been thinking about going to the claw. I'm going to be honest. And not because I'm lost. But because, maybe because I'm lost, but for these short ones, I feel like it just makes it so effortless. Like, you just drop them. The question is on the longer ones, which I don't think I'll be able to get on camera here, is can we maintain consistency? So this is about a, let's see, it's a 13-foot mat. This is about 6 inches short. Like, I just don't know if I can convince myself with the claw how to get the speed going. Perfect speed. Oh, it might be claw guy. Might be a claw guy. Raiders Broncos next week. Safe to say, I don't think we're going to stream that one. Alright, I think we're a claw guy. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Not gotten a lot of buzz in the chat. If you're here and you want the picks, shoot me a comment, because I'm not gonna just go through it if there's nobody here and leave the picks up on the recorded line. So if you're here, give me a little what's up and we'll go through the picks. If not, I think we're gonna call it a night. It's been an hour. This game sucks. Alright, thanks for joining us on the TullyCast. If you have not already, download the PreSnap Picks app. We're on fire. Pro is on fire. Everything's on fire. Don't extinguish it. Have a great